Hey, ladies, wanted to take a couple of seconds or minutes to talk with you about a couple of updates. And I'm finding that it may be easier to do it this way than a group text where, um, we have a couple of people that don't have iPhones, so it gets a little bit challenging. But I wanted to just go through a few important things that I want to make sure everybody knows. Um, First off, I want to talk about spray tans really quick. Our spray tan guns that we have at each and every location have a tube in it. We should never try to take the tube out. It always stays in place because once you take the tube out, it's done, it's broken. We're finding that at several of the locations, we're having to replace brand new spray tan guns because whoever used it last thought it was okay to pull the little tube out and they broke it. So once you pull it out, can't get it back in. So anyone who is touching one of the spray tan guns definitely needs to reach out to me specifically about how to care for it, how to use it before you do. Even veterans that have been spraying with pink soda for a long time, I want to make sure you guys know never take that tube off of the spray tan gun. Okay. If you don't know how to properly clean it, let me know and I will send you some videos on how it works. But the tube always stays in place. Never try to take it out. Um, Regarding consultation forms, so whenever you have a client that is going to be having any sort of smoothing system or a color service that includes roots, highlights, that's each and every time, even for our regulars, they must sign off on our intake, our consult forms. Whenever we have a client, you would go ahead and prepare it ahead of time, put the client's info in as much as you can, put the full service detailed on what is going to be happening, put that part in after your consultation with them. So client comes in, they sit down, you talk about what you guys are going to be doing. If there's any additional things that you're going to be doing that wasn't already on the appointment, definitely that's the appropriate time to talk about it during the consult. Also, if they have a lot of hair, make sure you bring that up to your client because they're going to be needing more product. So you have that consult, you discuss the hair, how much hair they have, what they're looking for. You'll go ahead and load it. Here's an example. They booked a half a head, but during consult, they tell you that they actually want a full head and they want a root smudge too. So that's something that they didn't book for. You want to make sure you list all of those services. So it would be instead of the half head, it'd be the full head, it'd be a root smudge, and then it would be how many extra bowls you're going to need for those services. Anything past the 2 ounce is going to be more product. So anybody who has longer hair, you're going to need at least 2 extra bowls. So make sure that you put that in your consultation form as a line item. So 2 extra bowls, $20 each. There's going to be 40 there. And then look up, if you don't know the pricing, you should. But if you don't, go ahead and look it up, put the pricing in, make sure that the consultation form is completely good. It has the name, the client will initial all of the sides. You should see it. You should look at it. You should read the verbiage in it because it's important. That consultation form protects us in the event of a chargeback. It protects us in the event of a bad outcome. Because if there's a bad outcome and a client goes to try to, let's say, sue us, right? They're not only suing Pink Soda, they're suing the provider too. So in order to alleviate that, to make sure we're protected, that consultation form, when they sign off on it, they are they are they don't have the ability to do that suit, so to speak, anymore. if you did your part with making sure that the consultation form was signed off on from A to Z. Can't miss even a dot on the I. So take a look at it when you can. And if you have any questions on it, please make sure you reach out to your manager or me. Okay. That's for each and every client. I don't care if they come in every 4 weeks, it has to be done. Each and every visit for that consultation form, we need to make sure that we upload that document. You use the iPad, you take a picture of it, and then upload it to that client's file. If you don't know how to do that, let your manager know. She can show you, but it's very simple. It has to be done because then it becomes the record that we have if there's ever a problem. Let's see. Moving on to services. So it's really, really important. And it's weird. I feel weird having to say this because I feel like we should already know this. And for the most part, we do. But there are a couple of situations that have happened recently where I've had a provider in the chair, a provider at one of our locations that has done services without charging for it. I will tell you this, if that happens anymore, no matter what it is, you as the provider, if you decide that you're going to do a service and not charge for it, it's going to need to come out of your pay. There's no more just doing free stuff just for the heck of it. We are running a business. And just like if you worked at CVS, you wouldn't let a customer come in and steal a magazine, but I'm just not getting it.